Welcome YouTube. We're back here at Twisted Toy Garage early in the morning. I'm AJ.
I'm Trey.
And we're getting Lainda ready for our track day. We're going to Family Takeover part 3. We were at part 2. We never made it to part 1, but we made it to part 2. Now it's part 3. We're going to do a little roll racing today. We got the meth system, the water meth system, finally hooked up. It's running right. It's not, the car's not tuned for it, so we're pretty much just using it as a cooling component right now. So once we get tuned, hopefully we can get dyno footage and you guys can see the difference between non-water meth and water meth. So this is what we got so far. We got the tank filled up. We finally got the pump working correctly. We had a little bit of wiring issues when we got it all together. Our controller's up here by the dash, or where the dash used to be. There ain't much dash now. And then we got our jet over here, right there. Kind of hidden, kind of not, but it is what it is. So we're gonna get the car ready. We gotta put the bumper back on. And then pack up our tools. We got a tool bag here, and then we got another tool back here. We got a couple chairs to put in, and then our tires over there. Once we get loaded up, we'll get to the track and we'll see you guys there. Hey guys, we made it to the track and we got checked in. Lainda's looking good. We're just getting ready to get set up. The track, it doesn't go hot until about 12 o'clock. It is now, hold on, 11:17. Everybody's getting their cars ready. We got a few heavy hitters out here. It's supposed to be a car show, but I don't know where they're lining up to a car show. It doesn't look really showy out here. A bunch of drag races out here. But we ran into a buddy of mine. His name's Mike. He also has a MK5 GTI. So we're going to show his car off a little bit, and then we're going to jump into a quick interview. So stay tuned. All right, guys. Here's Mike. He's gonna give us a little insight about his car here. So, what year is it?
It's a 2006 MK5 GTI. It's an Edition 30 replica. It's unfortunately not the real thing because we don't get the real thing in the United States. But the seats, which are in the car, are from the real thing, and I actually did have the actual stock Edition 30 seats in this originally before I ripped them out and got the wingbacks installed. But it's the stock internals still on the motor. It just hit 205,000 miles, and a while ago I bolted on a 2867 and we're still not done tuning with it. The tuner is Mabotech Tuning. If you have a FSI motor, look him up. He does great work with those motors. And we still got a long way to go with the 93 file before we move on to the Flex Tune file, and then finally turn on the methanol and see what the motor is really capable of, or blow it up and finally use my parts mountain and forge it.
So how are you able to do the meth setup, and yeah, walk us through your setup on the motor.
So my meth setup starts over in the trunk with
Oh,
a 4.2 gallon meth tank. That's integrated into the trunk, so I can still put my shit in here if I ever need to. And underneath the false floor is the pump. And also easy
Nice.
access if I ever need to service it.
nice and stealth. This interior.
The lines then run all the way up to the controller and the main button, which is right next to my traction control button, which turns on the entire system. So with the system entirely on, pump turns on, primes it all, and my controller, which is right dead in front of me in front of my cluster, turns on, sending meth through to the splitter block, which goes to all 5 of my meth nozzles, which are the 4 that go right here, port injected, and the 1 which is more hidden down at the charge pipe, which is pre-map sensor, so it gets a nice better reading of what's about to happen when it gets a lot more meth into each individual cylinders. And it dumps a lot of meth, but not nearly as much as most people think, because I'm running DO1 Devil Zone nozzles, and they only flow about a gallon an hour. I think it's a gallon per minute or a gallon per hour. I need to confirm which one it is before.
What CC injector do you use for your
fueling?
Yeah, your fueling.
So the fueling on this car is, it has the LOBA upgraded fuel pump internals for the high pressure pump. My low pressure pump is a Walboro 450. And for those that are interested what the hell this little spacer is, that's a cam roller conversion kit. It converts the cam follower to a cam roller.
Okay.
So that you don't always have to change it every 40,000 miles or whatever. So you just basically do it every time you do, anytime you take the fuel pump off.
Okay.
But so it goes from the low pressure pump to the high pressure pump to the rail, which has modified S3 8P injectors from Mabotech tuning. So they flow about, I think he said 40% more than the standard S3 injectors. So you can get as much flow out of the RS4 ones, but with a better spray pattern, which I haven't really seen that it's better or worse, but when we start really tuning this thing and see what it's really capable of, then I'll have a better answer on that. Whether, the RS4s are just as good or a nice substitute, or if these really are the better ones for big turbos.
Now, what turbo system do you have set up on this?
So I bought the CTS Boss 400 kit, which is a GTX 2867 Gen 2 turbo.
Okay.
And instead of just bolting on some rubber hoses, I had a much bigger intercooler built.
Well, you really can't see that. It's kind of hard in there.
It's a bit tucked in there, but if you look right there, you can see it's basically all made of Vibrant V-bands and Vibrant Vibrant tubing.
Very nice, very clean. You guys can see that down there.
That was mainly because I'm absolutely sick and fucking tired of blowing charge pipes, and I don't want to always have to carry hairspray with me and have to lay on the ground and sit underneath the car and spray the car's joints with hairspray if I ever blow another charge pipe. This time, if I blow a charge pipe, it's going on the fucking wall as a trophy and a souvenir of how the fuck did this even happen and how much boost was I fucking running.
So, speaking of boost, how much boost are you running on this setup?
Right now it's peaking 24 pounds, but we're only, like I said, we're only maybe 60% done tuning the 93 file.
Okay, what are your goals?
Somewhere around 400, or a little shy of 4 on the 93, and then anything above 4
It's just icing on the cake?
Icing on the cake.
Yeah.
If it's with the ethanol and with the methanol, then I'm happy. Because I can put the power down with the LSD and the tires I have, plus with all the weight I've stripped, it really, that LSD helps more than any other mod I've done on this entire car.
Cool. Well, I appreciate your time. Do you have an Instagram you want to shout out?
Yeah, it's actually right on the window right there.
Let's go here.
Sharkbait42.
Check my guy out, Mike, Sharkbait42 on Instagram. And hopefully this isn't the last interview. Hopefully we'll be able to catch him next time when he gets his tune and everything done. And then we'll see what kind of updates and what kind of power he's putting down, what type of numbers he's putting down on the track. All right, so with that being said, we're gonna hang out, chill, relax until we start running, and then hopefully we get some good footage of all the runs today. So see you guys soon. So we made it to the staging lanes. Lainda looking nice. We're in the radio lanes because we have our 888s. We got the street lane over there, and then there's road racing farther than them. So we're just gonna go out here, have some fun. Let me go find Trey. Already? Already. Those high horsepower cars always messing it up for us, you know, underdogs. 230 horsepower, that's all you need to have fun. That's all you need. Anyways, I guess we're just gonna sit here and relax. Oh no, they're going back. They cleaned it up. So, Trey said they're doing roll racing and digs. About 2 rounds of roll racing. So we might do a roll race here and there. We'll see what happens. But hopefully we get into the 11s today. And it's not stripped. What do you mean?
That's ridiculous. I took out my seats and I felt cool. That shit looks ridiculous.
Nah, it's not that bad.
Oh,
People looking at the Volkswagen.
2,600 pounds. And it's auto? And it's auto too. Wow. Bro, you don't get hot?
Nah,
It's NA?
it's Florida. No, it's not in there.
Oh. Damn, these cars are weird with the intake.
Damn, how much is it weigh? Like 1,000 pounds?
We 26. We just weighed it.
How much?
2,600.
You need a turkey seat in this.
Yeah.
Doors are untouched. You gotta get to the... Hey, if you need to go, let me know.
We got some admirers. That's cool. You know, we put in our work. Gotta keep gunning. Hey guys, I got an in-car view. It's not the best view, but I gotta work with what I got. We're gonna do our first dig in a while in this car. I'm probably gonna take it easy on the launch, just get it from A to B, and then see how the axles hold up. So I'm not looking for a PB now. We're just gonna get back into it. So stay tuned. Oh, something happened. Sound like a broken axle. First hit, I think we broke our passenger side axle. First hit, I think we broke our passenger side axle. Oh my God. Already. Let's see what we got here, guys. I can't see anything. I need to get this helmet off. Hold on. Let me find out what's going on, guys. We're gonna get this car back to the pit. We'll see what happened to the car. Stay tuned. Hey guys, I gotta make this quick. So we got the car back to the pits. Trey's already working on it. It's a little loud out here. We think it's the passenger side axle. We're going to pull it apart and make sure we don't have any internal damage or anything like that. So we're gonna get to work. We're not gonna record it. We got spare axles, passenger and driver side. Once we get this thing out, I'll update you guys. So just stay tuned. All right, guys. So if you guys look, this is broken and this is new. Obviously, we gotta grease that up, but this cage, yo, the cage just snapped. Trey. The cage just snapped. The cage is still in here.
What snapped?
The cage.
Yeah, I know. That's
the bearing
what gave
cage.
Out.
Yeah. So.
And then when that happened, everything just fell apart.
So once we get this greased up and gonna put it back in and go try for another hit. If we break this one, then we'll go into the auto parts store. See you guys in a little bit. All right, guys. So we got the car back together. We got the axle back in. We're gonna go line back up. Trey looked tired.
Yeah, you didn't do shit changing that axle.
What do you mean? I put the wheel back on.
Oh, okay.
We're gonna go send it and see what happens. Break another axle, we gotta go to the parts store. Then we're going to roll racing. We break another axle, we'll go to roll racing. After roll racing, then we'll probably be going home. Where our boys are. So we got some homies coming out. Everybody know him. Yo. Say what's good to the camera.
What's good?
What's good? So Zach came by, said what's up. He asked us if we need a hand. I told him we had it. It was an axle, something light, you know. If we needed to pull the motor, I probably would have asked him to help. But if we needed to pull the motor, we were definitely going home. But like I said, we're gonna go get back in line and get ready to do another pull. Hey guys, we're back. So it looked like we're about to run. We're back in the digs line. Hopefully we don't break an axle this time. These lines are really long. What took us so long, not to you guys, but to us, a car broke down on the track and soaked down the track, so they had to clean it up and re-prep it and everything. So it's been probably about 2 hours for us. Finally getting back to it. We'll see how we do on this pass. We ran a 13 on the first pass with a broken axle and trapped 111. That's the fastest we've trapped in this car. So, and I let off way before the end of the track. So we'll see what happens. I wouldn't say way before, but I let off because I heard all the knocking around and stuff. But we'll see what happens. Just stay tuned. Hold tight. We'll be back. Hey guys, we finally made it back onto the track. About to do our second pass. hopefully we do good this time and get a full pass down. I'm gonna probably try to leave her like 25,000 RPMs. And I'm sorry, there's a lot of confusing going on up there. I don't know if you guys can see that, but I don't know what's going on. But yeah, I'm gonna try to launch up 25,000. Hopefully the axle holds up, and we'll see what's going on. It looks like I might be lined up with a Mustang. Hopefully it doesn't beat me so bad. About to do my burnout. So guys, I couldn't get in launch control, so I didn't get to launch. Launch control is really finicky with this car, so that was just a roll off the line. So I'm pretty sure it's not a good pass, but everything stayed together. I'd rather not break the car. We'll see what happens. Hey, she's moving by herself.
Oh, you fixed it yourself?
Oh yeah.
Good.
Thank you. Alright, without launching we ran a 12.9. That's actually pretty cool. At a 111. I'm gonna try to get back in line, see what happens. I don't know why she didn't want to get in launch control, but we'll try it again. Yeah, my 60 foot was a 2.3. Hi Trey.
Hi.
Anyway, so we're done with this event.
Today was horrible.
Yeah, it was horrible. We got 2 runs in. We broke on the first one, and the second one I couldn't get in launch control. But the axle stayed together.
You didn't launch it.
The axle stayed together. I got from point A to point B. Anyways, we're gonna go home early because
It's starting to rain.
It's starting to rain. The weather ain't really all that great. I'm gonna edit this video and get it out as soon as possible. We did noticed that the water meth did help a little bit. I don't know if it's the combination of the cold air and the water meth, or we got to really test it on a hot day. But till next time, we got some more work that Lainda needs to be done. We still got some cutting to do, got some cleaning up to do, we got some doors to cut, and etc, etc. We might have found some wheels that, you know, we might be able to get some slicks on. But till then,